severe controlled aggression, Rambot, Force, Behemoth and Arnold, Terminator through. Judge Shred 2, Millennium Bug and X-Terminator 2 next.
Order in the court. The Judge Shred team is back from Leicester. Judge Shred 2. Horrifically sharp pincer there. It's pneumatically powered. There's the CO2, the fire extinguisher cylinder. They've got a sulphuriter and a flipper, but it doesn't crush. Now, if you thought you'd heard the last of the Millennium Bug, it is back with legs on. 8 of them. Walks at the same speed as me. It's got a powerful lifting fork at the front here, so they think. They only put it on this morning and it hasn't been tested. The pressure of Robot Wars. Will it walk or will it kick the derriere of X-Terminator? They've also got a ferocious-looking axe there. They've got every kind of metal they could probably find from the scrap heap there. Here is padding. This is the fastest robot that I think I've seen on Robot Wars, 25 miles an hour. That is awesome. And for one of these 3, there is a death sentence waiting.
From Norwich, Millenium Bug.
A walking robot, therefore allowed to be twice as heavy as the rest. A 2,000 RPM rotating disc was inspired by the success of Hypnodisc in the last wars. Will this be a bugbear for the rest?
My name is Rory Williams. I'm the team captain and designer of the Millennium Bug. Our team members are my son Thomas and Andrew Walker. Now, we're a walking robot, and that means we can be twice as heavy as the other robots. So we think we've got an excellent chance, and we're hoping to do very well. And we've been practicing our Millennium Bug special celebration, just like the footballers do. So, chaps, if you join with me, this is the celebration.
From Hereford and seeded number 22, X-Terminator.
Will they exterminate with the axe and scoop bucket? 2 750-watt, 24-volt industrial motors give the power. The shell is aluminium, and it's very, very quick. Takes a special robot to push panic attack all the way, and that's what happened in Series 3 in their heat final. But then they blew their gas canister and couldn't self-right, and it was the end. But X-Terminator are back.
I'm Simon, this is Paul. We have another team member, Marlon. This is our robot X-Terminator. Our main weapon is our axe here, which we use to impale as many opponents as possible.
Should we fail to use the axe, we may use the self-right mechanism to flip our robots over. As a defense mechanism, we have the bucket on the front, and should we get flipped, we have a self-right mechanism on the side.
From Colville in Leicestershire, Judge Shred 2.
Back to fast judgment again with a short, sharp shock treatment from the pneumatic axe. It has a wedge to flip, a Sremek to self-right, the shell's polycarbonate and alloy. In Series 3, they gave Mr. Punch the old left-right combination, but then they were defeated by X-Terminator, so our judges bear grudges.
Hi, we're Team Judge Shred. This is our robot, Judge Shred 2. These are my colleagues, David and Paul.
Okay, my job is to look after the drivetrain, the electronics in here. I'm responsible for the weapons, axe, flipper, both powered by CO2.
Roboteers, stand by.
Here they are then, Judge Shred 2. At the controls there in the middle, Alan Blakeman, a school technician. Millennium Bug with young Thomas, praying that Dad doesn't do that. Celebration dance and Exterminator, Marlon Pritchard at the controls at the right.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Interesting to see how the Walker gets on here, Millennium Bug. Actually quicker than the Walkers in the last series. Developments have been made. Very interesting. They're up to 4 miles an hour. I know it's not startling, but there you go. Exterminator slamming into Judge Shred 2 and forcing it against the arena wall. Look at the judges from behind. And the wibble wobble of Millennium Bug. Those leg scaffolding pipes. As Exterminator rolls away to safety. And Judge Shred 2 comes in on the attack and flicks away at the protective metal. I wonder if that's decorative only. For Millennium Bug, look at the great bludgeoning rotating disc at the back, 2,000 RPM, and that will cause problems. Do not get too tight to that. Another piece of metal comes flying off. All of a sudden, the thighs on those legs are being exposed. Hack to hack, Exterminator, and Judge Shred 2, Exterminator, through the flames. And to take on Judge Shred 2, well, the axe of X-Terminator making no impression whatsoever there on the shell of Judge Shred 2. The shell polycarbonate and alloy, and at the moment, in this particular battle, I'd say Judge Shred 2 is the most impressive, but X-Terminator means business now again on Millennium Bug. The arena is absolutely littered now with shards of metal from the bug. And again, it's Judge Shred 2 to come in. No, he leaves X-Terminator to do more damage. Poor old bug out there, left alone. And it will not be going to the ugly bug ball tonight. Poor old Millennium. X-Terminator 2, and now Judge Shred 2. They came in with a pincer movement to roll Millennium Bug over. And I can't think there's any way back now for the Millennium Bug. Looks like a beetle when turned topsy-turvy. Oh, someone go in and right it. I don't think any controls in the world can rescue Millennium Bug now. At least we won't see Rory Williams and Andrew Walker and the celebration wiggle of the fingers. Let your fingers do the walking, let your robots do the talking, and it's silence from them. X-Terminator with the axe. They're the Judge Shred 2 boys. And Millennium Bug onto the arena floor flipper! Oh, they didn't even bounce right way up. Dead Metal comes in to cut off the scaffolding poles. Millennium Bug no more. Flipped and a bit of a flop.
The bug's on its back, legs flailing, flipped out of the competition.
Well, it would have been all right if it stayed upright, eh?
It wasn't that amazing when that hydraulic floor came up and flew through the air and sort of
if it landed on its feet,
down.
we would have been running
thinking,
still.
oh, we're going to land on our feet. Anyway, it was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. It hasn't been immobilised.
That counts as immobilised. We're definitely out of the competition. There's no denying that.
You weren't immobilised, are you sure? Millennium Bug, you are a deceased, defunct ex-robot. Exterminator 2 and Judge Shred 2 go through. The seeds kept apart, Behemoth against the Judge, Exterminator 2 against Arnold Terminator.